Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Coffee and Games, and today I'm bringing you guys some Soviet Union strange facts. So, I'm playing some DayZ, the DayZ standalone, and just a bit of looting going on in the background. And I chose this game because it is in Russia and the conditions of the houses and the factories are basically the same as in the Soviet Union, so I thought it was fitting for the video I'm about to do. So, let's straight jump into the facts. Fact number 1. The USSR could tell if a passport was fake because the staples in real Soviet passports were of such poor quality they would easily break. So that's just strange. They made those passports so shitty that they would just recognize a passport just because it was a good passport which wouldn't break. Just, you know, they made them so shitty that they would break, and they would just know, like, oh yeah, this is a good passport, yeah, it looks really nice, that's fake. Fact number 2, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is a really strange fact. Stalin's guards were so afraid of him that nobody called the doctor until 12 hours after he had a stroke because he did not order them to do so. So he had a stroke, but everyone was afraid to call a doctor because he did not order them. So I understand the guys and why they did not call a doctor, because if you did something he did not like or he did not order you to do so, he could have you beheaded or sent to a concentration camp somewhere in the depths of Siberia, and you probably die there in a week and have your whole family killed. So I understand the guys, but 12 hours, I mean, that's insane. And if you had a stroke, you probably could not talk, so he couldn't say anything, so those guys were like, well, he's fine. Okay, well, and this is strange because basically in 1998, if I'm correct, the Soviet Union, the wall fell, and basically the Soviet Union also was kind of crumbling. But the official document that proclaims the collapse of the Soviet Union is dated February 7th, 2013. So the Soviet Union basically existed until then, officially, but like in the 90s it was over and done with the Soviet Union. Fact number 4. The USA was supposed to go to space with the Soviet Union, but after Kennedy was assassinated, the Soviets backed out. They didn't trust President Johnson, so they thought they killed Kennedy, but that's probably not what happened. I mean, can you just imagine that the USA and Russia in the Cold War would go to space with each other? Just imagine that, like a Russian and an American. Well, they are threatening each other with nuclear weapons, and I'm going to blow up your country, you know, I'm going to blow up your country, we're going to destroy the world. And then they'd be peacefully and craft with each other going to space. I mean, that's just insane. Fact number 5, and I think this is the most awful fact of Soviet Russia. Like, this is just insane. In 1933, Stalin deported 6,200 people to a crappy island in Siberia, leaving them only flour for food and no tools to build shelter. When they returned a month later, 4,000 of them were dead. So they basically killed each other. And that was just for fun, just to see what would happen. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there. That's just insane. Put some people on an island, let them kill each other, or, you know, this is fucked up. Fact number 6. There is a Soviet executioner, Vasily Blokhin, if I pronounce his name correctly, probably not. He personally killed 7,000 Polish officers with a pistol in 28 days. That's an average of one person every 3 minutes for 10 hours a day. So basically his day consisted of killing people for a month. This is insane. Those guys were really, really strange. And you know, the dashboard cams and all those things starting to make sense to me now. Like, that country is fucked up. Fact number 7. 80% of males born in the Soviet Union in 1923 died in World War II. So basically they sent everyone from that year to the war, and only 20% survived. Yeah, you knew you would get killed if you were going into World War II. This is just insane, man. Fact number 9. The Soviets drilled a Kola super deep borehole, basically just to see how far they could drill. Like, yeah, let's build this entire big thing, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, we're going to see how far we can drill, because yeah, we need to do something, and we need to keep the people busy, and you know, let them build this shit and see how far we can drill, because that's awesome, you know, drilling. I mean, come on. Fact number 10. And this is going to be a rather strange fact. There's a Soviet film version of The Hobbit made in 1985. And I learned this in school. And we saw a bit of the movie. But as you know, some people probably have seen the Hobbit trilogy in the cinema. But there was already a Hobbit film by the Soviet Union. And if you see the movie, it's just insane. It looks really awful. But it's funny to watch. If you'd like to watch it, I'll probably put a link in the description. It's pretty funny to watch, but you probably won't understand a word of what those guys are saying. I'll try to find one with English subtitles. Fact number 11. Prisoners of the Soviets would get tattoos of Lenin and Stalin because guards weren't allowed to shoot images of national leaders. So you basically would cover your whole body in tattoos of Stalin and Lenin, just, you know, so the guards won't shoot you or hurt you, because they weren't allowed to, you know, shoot at pictures of those or harm those pictures in any way. So basically a tattoo is a picture as well. Fact number 12, and this is going to be the last one. Alexei Pajitnov, I don't know if I pronounced his name correct, I don't think so, but he is the creator of Tetris. And Tetris, back in the 80s and 90s, was basically the Call of Duty of games. But he did not receive any money because it is technically owned by the Soviet Union, so they would get all the money. So he made this incredible game, but all the money would go to the government. So he programmed and programmed for hours, and then they were like, yeah, well, get the fuck out, it's all money, goodbye, and have a nice day. Well, I would not like that. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Crazy Historical Facts, Soviet Edition. This was Coffee and Games, and I hope you have a nice day. So, before ending this episode, I got a little clip for you where I die in the hospital in DayZ. It's a pretty funny clip though, and I thought you guys might like it. So, here you go. It's very high demanding. It's like a girl. I don't know what he wants. Oh shit. Is it a zombie? Oh. Oh, sir, it's a friendly man. Oh, stop the shooting. Stop the shooting. I'm going to drop my weapon, okay? Okay. I'll stay here. I'll stay here. How do I, I'm going to drop my weapon, okay? Yeah? I'll drop my weapon. You want, I got ammo. Fuck this guy.